Hello there guys, Jonesy Gaming here, and today we're going to be playing some Mortal Kombat X, and I'm going to be doing a little tutorial for you guys for Quan. He's my main character. I focus on the sorcerer variation, so that's the variation I will be teaching. Summoner probably has got more potential, however it is a little bit more difficult to learn. Warlock, on the other hand, I do use for some wake up option, and I use it for the long range footsie game as well. However, I do tend to stick to Sorcerer Country. This is the variation I'm best with, and that's what I'll be teaching you today. Okay, so without further ado, let's go on to his strings that he's got that are useful. Okay, so the first one is back 3-2-4. Looks something like that. It starts with a low, and it's 3 hits. The third hit launches the opponent, as you can tell. However, this move is unsafe. However, you can stop after the second hit, and it is safe. So if you see that your opponent is blocking this, stop after the second one. If they're not blocking it, do the third one to launch them and go into combo. Okay, Quantri's overhead option is back 2. So you can tap it normally and it will do that. Hold it a little bit and it knocks him down, and hold it fully and it gives you a bounce. However, this takes a long time to charge up, so I'll just stick to the normal one because you can combo straight into something. Okay. Another string of Quan is forward 2-1-2-2. It's 4 hits. It is unsafe. However, if you want to make it safe, you can just do forward 2-1-2, and that makes it safe. Stop after that because it pushes your opponent far enough back so they find it hard to punish you, so it makes it safe. You've also got 1-4-1, which is unsafe. Quan is a very unsafe character, but you can stop after 1-4, and that makes it more safe. 1-4 is also guaranteed after you've done down 3. Down 3 is a low hitting technique, so you can do down 3 into 1-4, and they can't do anything about that. It's a brain trap, so they have to take the damage. If they try and press buttons after you press down 3, they'll get hit by you 1-4, at which point you can cancel into any special. Notably meter burn rune, because that does launch your opponent ready for a bit more of a combo. Which leads us on to Quantri's specials. I'll just mention the rune. That's that technique there. Down back 1. You've got medium range. Close range you press towards you, and far range you press towards your opponent. So at full screen you do the far range one. If you meter burn this, it hits twice, which means that you have time to do another rune while your opponent's falling. Like that. If you hit them with it, it's 18% damage that they can't do anything about. You've got down back 2, which is Quantri's skull. Meter burns, it just does more damage. And you've got Quantri's only wake up option, which is down back 4. If you meter burn this, again, it just does more damage and pushes your opponent further away. Perfect range for a back 2 as they stand up. If you do the normal version, it's perfect range for back 3-2-4. So either way, you can mix your opponent up. Okay. Quantri's last special is his trance, which is back forward 3, which I wouldn't use on its own because it is very unsafe and all I need to do is block, and that's it, I can punish you. So I would use it mid combo, like that, and then they can't do anything about it. Then you can extend your combos, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Quantri's other specials are his spells in this variation. Down 3 is his armor spell, which gives him 1 hit of armor every 6 seconds. Down 1 is his useless spell, which drains your opponent's meter and gives it to you when you do a special. It also changes the colour of your specials. Purely cosmetics really. Down 2 used to be useful, however they patched the damage on this because what it did was give Quan more chip damage while this spell was active when your opponent's blocking. But however they patched the damage on it so it barely does any now. It used to be really powerful but it's not anymore. So the one I stick to is down 3. Okay, so how to activate this spell without getting caught? Obviously, if you just do it like this, you're going to get hit. So an easy way of doing it is if you're full screen and you do a meter burn rune. Instead of hitting them with another rune afterwards, you have actually got time to sacrifice that bit of damage and activate the spell. It gives you enough time before they get up to activate the spell. If you knock your opponent down normally, you haven't got enough time because they're up before you activate it, and they can punish you for that with a full combo. Okay, the best way to lead into Quanti's armor spell is by doing a combo. I'll demonstrate that for you now with the low starter and then the overhead starter. Okay, so those combos are back 3-2-4, 4 tracks, forward 2-1-2-2, run cancel 1-4-1, and the overhead is back 2 trance, forward 2-1-2-2, run cancel 1-4-1. With the overhead combo, it takes a little bit longer for them to fall, so the run cancel will be a little bit slower and you can take your time a little bit more, whereas with the low starter, they fall quite quickly and the run cancel is fairly quick and harder to hit. But you'll get used to the time as you practice. Be sure to go into practice mode before you try all these online guys. Can't stress that enough. Um, and finally, I'd like to cover the spell in the corner. So I'm going to push come right to the corner now. You can do either one of those combos I just said and end in the forward 2-1-2-2, 1-4-1, and you can activate the spell. Just so I've done the combo and I've done that. That gives you a free 50-50. You can go with the low or the overhead and you can absorb one hit of armor. However, if they hit you twice, you'll get hit out of the armor. So watch out for teleporting characters who can hit more than once, such as Scorpion on Meter Burn, Milena on Meter Burn, and Ermac on Meter Burn. Kung Lao is fine. It works good against Kung Lao because you can hit right through his armor and get a full combo. And usually it works fine on Scorpion as well, and Milena and Ermac just the same, unless they Meter Burn their teleport, so watch out for that. Other than that, I think there's only one more thing left to cover, and that's Quan Chi's neutral jump punch. Um, one of his most useful tools, one of the best neutral jump punches in the game, next to Takeda, Kung Jin, uh, Jason Voorhees, Kung Lao. There's quite a few. Quan Chi's is really fast. If you hit on the way down, it's an overhead. If you hit on the way up, it's a mid. So just be careful of that. But that's not the way I use this technique. I use this technique as an anti-air. So at the start of the game, I always jump up and move to jump punch because you get a lot of opponents trying to jump in at the start and you just knock them straight back out of the air. And then if you get it right, you can actually do a full combo, just as you did with the trance before. You get that 4 and you get the trance and you get your hard knockdown into the spell and you can start zoning them. Kung Lao, you can hit Kung Lao out of his teleport on reaction. As soon as you see him teleport, you can move to jump punch and get a full combo. Okay guys, I'm going to try and go and get some rank games and then you'll hear from me again after the rank game. So, I'll catch you in a minute. Alright then guys, there's a couple of rank matches for you. Yeah, I ended in a nice little brutality there as well. Yeah, if you got any constructive criticism, that's always welcome. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you learned something. Um, Please do comment if you'd like to request a character for me to do next time in a specific variation or whatever you want. It will be sort of the same structure unless I get really negative views and whatnot, then I'll change it. But yeah, thanks for joining in. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.